No, I will not mention that fucking brain rot. FNAF.
Well, that's interesting opinion. Do not get mad, of course. Hello there. You probably don't know who I am. You probably clicked off this video because you got caught on your eye the fans of the YouTuber JoeyDoesStuff. But this video ain't some exposing video or response, because you see in the title it's a response, but it's kinda like I want to explain something to this YouTuber in my opinion. I think it needs to be done. So if you're watching this video, Joey Does Stuff, my name, at least on YouTube, is Godzilla2054, and I am a YouTuber with 85 subscribers. And today, I decided I make a response from something you probably never expected to do so. Your opinion on skibbi toilet. A bizarre, yet you call it brainless toilet. However, today, in my opinion, I'm gonna dive in the story, not dive, but I'm going to explain you, in my opinion, why skibbi toilet is not a fucking brain rot. So today I'm to do it as much as civil as possible, to not like make this dude like say something ridiculous so he couldn't get mad at me, like, oh shit, you fucking more, I'm coming out. No, that's just shit and over. No, I want to be civil, and I also, because as I saw you are a 20-year-old adult, I want you to be a civil, and please let me explain why, in my opinion, you shouldn't think that skibbi toilet is as bad as you think. Because in this video I'm going to explain to you why skibbi toilet is not as bad as you think. So today, a few days ago, I stumbled upon this, but I watched the video from Joey Does Stuff, and as you can see, I saw that clip that I'm today telling you, and I decided to make a video because, in my opinion, you are kinda overestimating stuffs, and in my opinion, you shouldn't like hate as much skibbi toilet as you should. Like, let's be true, you told some weird stories, not weird, but I mean there were some enough, you explain, I was also. So let me give you some examples why, in my opinion, you shouldn't hate skibbi toilet. As I saw in the clip, use the clip for the season 1 of the series, and let's dive into why, in your opinion, at least what I think, you hate skibbi toilet for. And I think that why? It's because you probably has been stuck in 2023. But let's be real now. You have been probably judging skibbi toilet because you think that skibbi toilet is brain rot because of that one clip you watched exactly in 2023 when there's a guy popping out of the toilet, and you probably judged it a little bit too far. So, in my opinion, I'm going to explain you why, in your opinion, your type of like. So that kind of explains what type you are of hater of skibbi toilet. You a type of hater who decided that he gonna, like, let's just say, watch one episode of Skibbi Toilet and think that all of the series is bad. But I'm going to explain you that the Skibbi Toilet series, again, I'm telling that already, I'm sorry if that's the case. But there are few examples why Skibbi Toilet isn't a brain rot anymore. First of all, let's go to the action. So you think that series of Skibbi Toilet is still a brain rot story made by this guy right here, the Fuck Bomb. And you watch probably the first episode, maybe season, but you watch only a season of it.
What the heck is going on?
And that's the clip you probably watched a long time ago. A head inside of toilet. And you thought that the entire series, now it's 2 years since that series started, is just this bizarre thing. But I'm going to prove you wrong. Since Skibbi Toilet has been changed a lot. This is the series that it's now. And first of all, let's talk about action. And what type of action should I choose? I don't wanna go deep, I'm already deep. I could use those series, but I think they are not as... Those are later seasons, but I want something big action, some fighting like this. So I think the best one is 66. This one. So this is action 65 episodes later. Those ads. Those ads like to show up. But this is the series is now. This is the action of more recent episode. I mean, not recent, but like I said, it's a year ago. But I later will show you a more recent action of this series. So let's see this action right here. That looks like, in my opinion, that look not as brain rot as anymore. It looks like as here in this clip, a large battle started between the two races. I'm going to explain you lore a little bit later, but we have in this bizarre content of Skibbi Toilet, we have two factions, at least for the early lore. There are Skibbi Toilets, so this what you saw, the ment stick out toilets, some fucking flying even toilets, you know. And second action against them is Alliance. Alliance is comprised of three races. First one is Cameraman, a humanoid creature with camera instead of their head. Second one is Speakerman, who instead of head they have speaker, and TV men who they have TV. So let's continue this pick. Let's see this action later. Let's see more. Looks like there is having a big battle. However, the cameramen, what they are called, saw a message which was actually fake, but they believed it and they got a little bit angry because their leaders died because of the enemy leaders, and let's see how much they react, how mad they will become. And Alliance going on the rampage, killing the toilets. This not look like for the kids, right? This is war, like this. I think now you should see that it's not that for kids anymore. It's more like teenage stuff, something like you yourself explained, like with enough. Let's continue this action. Now the toilet is getting obliterated. There are sequences where there is no music because it's copyrighted. I don't think, as you can watch, does not look like a only head sticking out of the toilet anymore, but let's continue watching. The cameras have cameras, those are speakers, those are TVs. Let's continue. And now we are headed back to one of the bases of the Alliance. In this case, the TVs. And now let's head into the newest episode. I'm going now to tell you about lore that happened after the episode 66. Because I need to explain some lore so you could understand what is happening. So in action, the Alliance attacked the base of the toilets. And they were almost losing in 67 part 2. But then Titan TV Man camped. Titan TV Man is a large
Nie przychodzą na judo, albo klepiesz w...
Światowe marki w wyjątkowych cenach. Half price. Great brands.
And let's go to another action when I will show you the attack of the base and introduce you to the Titans. And the Alliance is making a charge on the base. But the toilets are defending fearlessly. And everything looks like the assault was pretty good, but then a large skibbi toilet known as Mafia skibbi toilet comes with a gigantic poison gun that causes any agents to vaporize, like fall, like this, and explode. And this is skibibi Mafia toilet, who is Mafia have, as I said before, a poison gun and saw. And now, when hope seems lost, the Titans come. Time. This is Titan Speakerman fighting a large toilet. And this is Titan Cameraman. Titan Cameraman is from Cameraman race, and Titan Speakerman is from Speaker race. This is simple, and he looks damaged after a big trap in episode 65. A large skibbi toilet comes to try to defeat him, but he gets one of his weapons and installs it as his own new arm and obliterates the toilet. Skibbi toilet Mafia toilet tries to assassinate him from behind, but he slaps him like that. He tries to shoot a poison gun, but then Titan Speakerman, who he fought before but he needed to retreat, shot a blaster shot into his poison gun that caused it to explode and it fall on his face, deforming it horribly. And then another disrespectful slap in the face. But now there comes a bigger threat, and that it is skibibi scientist, the man behind the skibbi toilet arsenal, and a big threat to the Titans. And the Titans are about to engage in this action pact. Titans fight fearlessly, but Skibbi Scientist has a lot of arsenal that damage the Titans. but Titans have some tricks of their own, but scientists is just too much fatigue. They try to fight, but the Titans keep getting old. However, Plungerman came around. That camera guy in toilet-like structure that is made from last glitch toilet. Glitch toilet was a fast toilet that destroys agent, but later got captured and turned into like vehicle for the one of the brave cameramen. And he got shot down unfortunately, but this makes Titan cameraman mad. However, and tries to kill scientist, and when everything feels like scientist is gonna maybe the Titans maybe will have a chance to win, someone returns. And his name is Jimen Skibbi Toilet, also known as G Toilet, made from the G-Man from Half-Life, and he was a long time enemy of the Titans. Titan cameraman gets damaged and scientist activates its trap, which is a big ass TV screen in order to make Titan cameraman make what you gonna see now. So yeah, Titan cameraman tries to in some way analyze himself, even though he isn't the one trying to analyze himself, because it's the scientist that makes him do so. But Titan Spiderman is protecting at all costs so Titan cameraman could survive. However, scientist still continues to scream. And scientist uses a purple screen that caused any opponent to switch sides and like control in some way. So Titan cameraman starts attacking his own friends. However, when everything feels lost, the TV returns. And G-Man previously found that troop and he got PTSD from this, so he decides to run away. Test, however, will fight, and this troop is Titan TV Man, a gigantic troop Titan for the TV race. That was first introduced in episode 41. Titan Division uses his red screen to burn scientists to the ash. Not to ash, but he gets previously so burned. and then he pierces scientist's head and then obliterates it with his new core laser beam that obliterates scientist's head, at least his mech, because this isn't real scientist but a decoy in order to fight titans, because he's small in actually. And Santa's mech gets destroyed and Titans won that battle. And fun fact, Titan TV men can talk in reversal. Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't unfortunately turn on the latest. No, what? The script, so you could see the messages. I'm sorry, but he can speak in reversal actually, and he said to Titan Speakerman no stabbing because he was actually infected way back and served for the toilets, but later he got rescued by Titan cameraman. You need to watch those episodes yourself. The rescue operation of Titan Speakerman happened in 57. He got infected in 32. The episodes from 1 to 38 are shorts only, but then they turn into full screen. So yeah, the first episodes might be have a lot of brain rot, but they can actually have the first episodes are really, just like you said, a little bit bizarre in my opinion. You can of course, if you're a hater, you could say brain rot, but I'm as a toilet defender, because I'm in some way a fan of this series, actually current those odd episodes bizarre. But from episode I think, I don't know, you can yourself, but after episode I think 10 or even 7, there's developing lore and some actions, because toilets are starting to invade. I won't explain you too much. You maybe it's now your turn to have some empathy and at least watch at least like 20 minutes of the first episodes, like to, let's just say episode 20 or maybe more, like to I actually think that the best is like 50, because the early episodes are really short, like under a minute. So I think that's a good way. So I I I think you should watch to like 50, and then you tell your opinion if they are still brain rot or not. Because the first episodes were, but then they start making actually some lore. So I hope you actually. I could also end this like continue, but it's your now choice to continue. But we are done with 67. So after this big battle happened, the Titans secured the base and then start getting upgrading, at least those damaged Titans, and then they managed to kill the scientist Skibbi, the villain. But then a new threat came. First, a G-Man, of course, the old driver, but those are Astro Toilets. Astro Toilets, first of all, they were considered being traitors or something, but later it was actually figured out that they are separate faction attacked from unknown universe. They're like something like galactic empire, you can say, and they are like they came from the empire, big empire, who conquers worlds, and they decided to attack Earth. So yeah, Astro Toys began invading Earth, and Skibbi Toilet and the Alliance were forced into making a ceasefire and fighting together in order to combat this a new threat. So later the war continues on, and then Titan TV. Actually, what happened to the Titans? Well, Titan Cameraman sacrificed in some way himself in order to take out the Astro Toilets, taking on of them. So yeah, Astro Toilets chased him down. Later it got figured out that the group that was chasing that Titan got missing. So Titan Cameraman is missing currently in the series, while Titan Speakerman is getting upgrade because he got absolutely obliterated, and Titan TV later appears in episode 77 and fights the Astro Toilets. Unfortunately, he gets many, as you can see, he gets damaged pretty badly. And later on, as you can see, as the miniature for episode 73 full, he got infected by Astro Toilets. Check this scene out from the last episodes. This is when Titan TV Man got infected. Let's see this scene. This character right there is Astro Duchess. She got introduced in episode 76, as you can see, exactly in episode 78 part 2, and later she got a Titan body, and now she is torturing Titan TV Man. So yeah, she is torturing with some whip. That's cruel. Kinda racist because Titan TV Man is mostly have black color. Is that a racist lore? Okay, this is I'm joking, but let's continue.
How do you like the pain?
However, this is just the beginning, and then something unexpected happened. Is actually this name for this is fans call this core hijacker, but actually it's called, don't make laugh, but it's called core fucker. Yes, it's called core fucker. That's goofy, but it's real. It's called core fucker. That's crazy. You wanna see why? Volume warning, this is loud as hell. Like seriously, it's loud. So yeah, don't have a lot of, please have a low, like, don't have a loud, this is voice warning, so you could not lose your ears to this. And you can see why it's called core fucker, because it's doing trying to get into the core and infect it, and it's kinda up and down. It's kinda awesome. It's kinda sassy. Titan Steven and tries to combat it. However, it was too late. and Titan TV Man got infected and hijacked by Astro Toilets, and now they can use his like connection to the bases of many secret bases and make them get in those bases. But let's continue.
Serve your new master. Watchman of Doom.
So yeah, Titan TV Man got infected and now he is called Watchman of Doom. That's crazy name. But let's continue to the recent episode. That was pretty dark ending, isn't it? Not so for the kids anymore, but I'm going to show you one more proof why it's not for the kids. Wanna see the clip? Wait a few minutes. Wanna see? This is the proof why Skibbi Toilet is not for kids. Wanna watch it? Here you go.
This will be painful. This will be painful.
This is a lot of gore. Not for the kids anymore. Yes? Wanna have no more proof? Here you go. Watch this. What you gonna see? Some obliterating in the head. And time for screaming. Look at this. Did you ever wanted to have feeling like your head turned around and around? Do you want to see how it feels to be that demon in Exorcist? Here you go. Hopefully now you understand that it is not so much brain rot if you have gore in it. But let's go back to the episode and explain what is happening, and I will show you more gore in order to have another proof to show you that Skibbi Toilet isn't a brain rot anymore. So yeah, at the beginning of the video there was a base who got compromised by Astro Toilets, and now we're gonna see some. Insane how this Astro troop obliterated the building, like everything got destroyed.
Please.
That was a human getting eaten. I hope that's another proof that Skibbi Toilet isn't for kids. Let's continue. Show you more proof. And this is Astro Duchess from the previous episode.
Break? Give me some. Raw. Needs more cooking.
Insane. But true. Just kidding. I'm not cannibal. I'm not cannibal. But I'm saying that any type of meat is better when it's cooked. I'm not a cannibal. Please believe me, police. I'm not a cannibal. I have nothing. Trust me. Okay, let's continue. And now they're TV men speaking after this and also then. And now they explain that after capturing of Titan TV men, the situation is the worst. This is Skibbi Kleiner, the successor for the Skibbi scientist. And this is Hugo Boss, also the Rissau you saw in the episode 68, that one that killed that large cameraman. Let's continue. He got a big improvement. This one on the left is right. On the right side is operated cameraman, large cameraman.
And you, staying on base?
TVs are joining the battlefield now. Warning: inappropriate part coming. Your discretion is advised.
Hugs?
He got a little bit mad, so much that he locked in and now speaks English voice. Just kidding, but when TVs are teleporting somewhere with black smoke, in that black smoke, teleportation smoke, they can speak English, not reversal.
The D-list concept of what this place is. Is the future? Is the past? That resides in the corners of the darkness. What happens outside
I hope so. That give you a little bit of creepy, how to call it? Creepy, no. Creepy scent? Creepy, shit. I hope this gives you a little bit of that motion. I don't know, I don't remember. Let's continue.
one of us has left. Jeffrey, my subcompany. Lock in. A harsh destination. Ilias Efro.
And when they arrive at destination, their voices goes back to reversal.
Lord, forgive me. I'm gonna fucking kill.
Another proof that it's not for kids anymore.
No prisoners, bozo. Rest in shit.
This is the clip we watched previously, but time to get some hype. I'm back. I'm sorry, but my mom asked me to come because I'm going on a trip tomorrow. So yeah, let's continue on, my guy. So let's see some hype, because now when the hope I'm gonna go, because the squad escaped. However, he was left behind the Hugo boss, so he has to fight Astro.
He's dropped it.
Larry is escaping because he got in Astro body. His body got teleported away. Original, but he's escaping now because Astro reinforcements are coming.
If that's where my life should end, so be it.
And there it is. His name is called Astro Hunter. So yeah, from the previous scene, the beginning of episode. So let's continue. When it all looks like everything is lost, someone came.
Say your final words.
Can't believe the last thing I see is your ugly motherfucking face.
Those locks are terrible. I need to buy the new computer. And when everything feels lost, they came. The speakers armada has came to the rescue. And Executor, that's what his name is leading them to the victory. And now the speaker woman came to the rescue. Another one of the elite speaker troops. Of course, fully upgraded. And this is upgraded speaker Strider. Let's go. Speaker Armada is here with absolutely brute force, and Speaker Armada is ready to face anything. One large astro troop came. Do they have a chance to defeat him? Or someone needs to arrive to help them? And this is the promotic product because they have also skibbi toilet toys. They got so successful that they have their own toys. So yeah, I hope this makes so much proof. And as for the lore, I'm going to make it explain in myself. So this is Juan Skibbi Toilet, and he in past was part of the Astro Toilet faction that we saw in those episodes. And he later was actually controlled, but he later managed to free himself and actually escape to the planet Earth, where he started to make his own army of skibbi toilet that we saw in episodes before, like those. They started making army. Alliance also was advancing, the war was getting, and there's actually lore. So yeah, the lore continued, and the faction was in stalemate. There were some wins, there were some losses. It was back and forth. there were moments where skibbi toilets were actually dominating, and then was a turnaround, and it was aliens that was dominating. So yeah, but then astro toilets came, and they had to like make a better chance at fighting. So yeah, in my opinion, skibbi toilets isn't a brain rot anymore. I hope that's enough to persuade you, or at least trying to see what it is. And if you have some more questions you want to explain, and give it in comments. Also, any content forms that were made by some people are not they're not asked that boom for permission to make this content. So also don't believe the content forms are something different from skibbi toilet. So yeah. If you have more questions about why, you can also have questions or tell me why, in your opinion, you still might hate skibbi toilet. But hopefully, that what I show you is a proof that skibbi toilet isn't a brain rot anymore. And I hope that you're gonna at least watch it. And I'm not pursuing you into making an episode, because in your last video, 2-hour video that you made, you actually have no space left. So yeah, when you have enough space, or you feel like making a video, sure, make it. You can maybe try, but it will probably take hours. So yeah, I hope this cleared some facts. And this video is not meant for harassment or anything. This is a video where I explain to this YouTuber what in my opinion he is wrong about. And also, so please don't attack me or the creator. I enjoy the videos, Joey does stuff, and I hope you continue making big videos. And I hope you're gonna continue making big content like this, because I really enjoyed those videos. This one, and this one, they were pretty enjoyable. I hope this video, and also this is a nice cat, not gonna lie. It's so cute. He's so cute. He's just such cute. If you want to make I think it is. Skibbi toilet is some kind of human animation. But it's your opinion, and I hope this opinion will actually have a little bit more empathy if you watch it fully. So please don't attack me that I expose you or anything. Just watch the video to the end. I hope you will be very civil, because I really was civil against you. So I hope you return this in favor, especially since you are 20-year-old and I am 50. And I'm not trying to get you, I'm just trying to explain you why, in my opinion, everyone makes mistakes. And even if you're adult, you can still make mistakes. And I'm just explaining that one thing, that in my opinion, you shouldn't judge book by its cover. So yeah, if you see any more content like this that looks like a brain rot, don't judge book by its cover, because in my become from bizarre situation can become, let's just say, a masterpiece. And let's just say Skibbi Toilet was pretty successful, and now it's getting even a movie. I'm serious. One of the most creative people, and I'm not joking, the legend himself, Michael Bay, is actually making some sort of Skibbi Toilet movie, or I don't know, series. It's pretty, it's still, it just began. So yeah, I hope this video changed you a little bit. If you have more questions that in your opinion Skibbi Toilet is still not in your opinion not good, I'm very sure to answer you that questions, because I think you judged Skibbi Toilet like for too long, since 2023. I hope you watch this video till the end. I'm sorry for the background, but father is making something out there. And I'm from Poland, because you see everything here is in Polish language. I'm from Poland, so yeah, that's why it's Polish right here. I'm talking to English, so you could understand. I hope you understand my English very well. I tried my best, and I hope you won't judge me because I made a video. Let's just say, in the worst case, what you think criticizing you, because I'm not. I'm just trying to explain you why in your case it is wrong. Dobra, kontynuując. Mam nadzieję, że się spodobał. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this kinda changed your perspective about this bizarre series. And like, I understand that it might be something new, but it's kinda disappointing since you called many weird series before. However, against this series, you have some problem. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I explain you, but you had before this video some kind of perspective. This. I hope this changed your perspective, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. See ya, and Joey, please do not harass me. I went as most civil as I wanted. The most civil way to explain you why, in my opinion, Skibbi Toilet isn't as bad as you think. But I hope you will respond civilly to this response. So please do not attack me, because I don't think this is kinda a good move, especially against something like this. Like, I hope you won't attack me for, in my opinion, explaining something like this, because it's kinda useless, and you probably don't wanna now destroy your reputation, especially that you make your channel for 6 years, and you probably don't wanna lose it. So I hope you won't harass me or try to strike this video, because I had a YouTuber previously threatened me to actually copyright strike me and take my channel down. So yeah, hopefully you will be very respectful and you actually won't do that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can go and give those questions in comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next video. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, everyone. See ya.